Come on in.
Hi, I'm Tyrus. I'm Greg Guffield's new Fox News contributor.
Great to see you.
What?
Oh, yeah.
So I would like to pick your brain.
All right, right.
Sure.
Stop. That's the new Fox News contributor, that fucking wrestler. That's it. I quit. I quit Fox News. Jesus Christ, I don't know how many times I've seen women and gays and blacks just go past me. All right, I'm done with that fucking station. And now that I am, I'd like to let some cats out of the bag. Let's gossip. I'm Scottish. You know how they say, how you doing in Scotland? They go, how are you? Nosy as ever. Being nosy, gossiping means you're healthy. So let's get healthy. I would like to unleash 10 secrets about Fox News that I've been girding in my loins for 8 years. Number 1, Kimberly Guilfoyle is not a 10. No, sir. She may look like a 9.6 on TV, but I've seen her without makeup in the green room, and she is 9.2 at best. Number 2, the furniture sucks there. I went to NASA once, and I noticed that all the cupboards, it looked like a black high school, like in Bushwick or something. And I realized when an organization has no gays involved in the decor, then they just don't really pay attention. All the furniture looks like rejects that was found in the back of Walmart. Even on Hannity, the chairs will have duct tape on them and stuff. Number 3, this is a biggie, and this is why I'm wearing my fancy reading glasses. Media relations. This is the scourge of FNC and FBN, Fox News and Fox Business. There's a black cloud that floats around that building, just like the black cloud in Lost, and they are ruining Fox News. They are the worst part of Fox News. Everyone who's involved in the show is busting their ass and genuinely cares about their job, and they'll find someone, oh, I want to get this reporter from Vanity Fair on my show. He just wrote an interesting book. Sorry, they'll just get an email. No, thanks. And that means Vanity Fair wrote a negative piece about us, about Fox News. So you can't have him. Milo's not allowed in the building. What? Why not? Because they're scared of controversy. That brings me to number 4. They're scared of controversy. Now, I think they do this because it's a bunch of old busybodies, probably divorced women, who are just, they want to justify their jobs. So they go, we have to outlaw him. We have to outlaw that. By the way, controversy police, you missed a rather big one right under your nose. But these people, this black cloud that censors Fox and makes it scared of controversy is not just a problem with Fox. It's a problem with the GOP. We're pussies. The median age demo at Fox is, I believe, 70 years old. That's why all the ads are Lipitor. If you don't have fucking liver arthritis, then buy this chair that goes upstairs. And if you get this bathroom that you can sit in the shower, we'll give you a free toilet. They don't want controversy, which means you don't want young people, which means you don't want money, which means you want to die of old age. So not being scared of controversy is fucking retarded. It's a death knell. And I'd be told, oh, you got some complaints with that thing. And I go, from whom? Inevitably, when you get complaints, it's some blue-haired loser who's probably a necrophiliac. That's who you're scared of. That's who you're worried about. Oh no, you were on Media Matters. I'm scared. Meanwhile, the left, they don't care. Imagine Jon Stewart found out that Shep Smith was mad at him. It wouldn't even register. But over on the right, we go, uh-oh, we're rocking the boat. Yeah, we should rock the boat. Rock the vote. By the way, my Hannity appearances that caused trouble for that network are the best thing that ever happened to that network. And that show. Number 5, they are politically correct. As I mentioned earlier, I was there for 8 years, and I just see this pretty girl show up. Hi, I have no fucking clue who Henry Kissinger is, or what his job was, or who else had that position. Phew, she'd rocket past me with contributorship. By the way, contributorship, as Tyrus just got, is the sweetest plum. It's what everyone wants. It's better than being on staff because you get this money to show up and you can go have a completely different career. And they're totally cool about scheduling. And if you're going to go do Big Brother UK for 8 months, don't worry about it. Amazing. But yeah, it is so strange that Fox News is just as politically correct as the left, if not more so. So concerned about affirmative action, so concerned about not having too many white males. God forbid we should have white males at Fox News, which brings me to number 6. They're not right-wing. Look at Trump. They didn't support Trump. Hannity supported Trump. He was basically a prostitute for Trump. He would wear fishnets and stand on the side of the highway for Trump, which I am too. I appreciate that, Sean. Tom Shalhoub was pro-Trump, but he's on at 3 in the morning. Lou Dobbs was pro-Trump, but he's over at Fox Business News. So as far as Fox News proper, they had one guy. And I remember going through that building during the election, like right after November 10th. And there was an air of sort of sadness in the air. And I realized, who are we kidding? This building is in New York City. These people aren't conservative. I would say 60% of the employees, and we're talking about the mail room and blah, 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 are liberals. And they didn't seem to mind Megyn Kelly hanging Donald Trump out to dry, stabbing them in the back so she could move to CNN. Then they just sat there accepting it. Okay, that's all the bad stuff. Now for the good. Number 7, they treat their employees incredibly well. It's actually weird how well they treat their employees. How many times do they send Bob Beckel to rehab? 2 full times? I believe rehab, when you get to that level, is 50 grand. So there's 100 grand for you to stop doing fucking cocaine, Bobby. And then that went down to everyone. I remember there was this cameraman I knew, and he was clearly a junkie, and I'd see him nodding out. Any other company, boom, you're fired, you're a heroin addict. But Fox goes, look, I understand there's problems here, you're under a lot of pressure, we can do rehab, we can do early retirement. How do you want to work this? So this will never be publicized, but you should know that the top brass at FNC treats their employees incredibly well. Number 8. The energy there is electric. Very gay thing to say, but I'm sorry. It's the briefest way I could phrase it in a discussion point. But when you're out there, there's energy in the hallways. People are interested. Lou Dobbs. I remember seeing Lou Dobbs chasing Ann Coulter down the hallway, going, "Are you kidding me? I can't believe what I'm hearing." Ann Coulter wants higher taxes, and she goes, "Sorry, there's cases where it works." And then he follows her to the makeup chair, and he goes, "You have to come on my show and explain yourself." She goes, "I'd be happy to, Lou." And then she was on Lou's show explaining why she thinks the top whatever 1% should have higher taxes. And that goes on all the time. These people are really inspiring, like Dana Perino, Kennedy really gives a shit about her job. These people work on the weekends. They'll send you an email. This sounds like a hoax. Does it sound like a hoax to you? Like they're involved, and when it cuts to a commercial, people continue to talk. I mean, I guess that's true of MSNBC also, but I was just surprised at what a tiny, tiny minority of people at Fox are just there for the camera time in their career. These people genuinely give a shit about what they're talking about. Number 9, they are frugal. Not cheap, but frugal. I believe the way this whole company started was Roger Ailes said to Murdoch, "Hey, I can give you a news agency, a whole news network, and we'll be number 1." And Murdoch said, "Sorry, it's too expensive. I don't have $5 billion." And I think he said, "I'll do it for like a few $100 million." And he did, by being a cheap ass. In a good way. I'm Scottish, so cheap is a compliment to my people. Now, there's big guys like Hannity and O'Reilly who make a lot of money, but Hannity doesn't need Fox. He has his own radio career, so when he negotiates a contract, he's sort of shrugging, going, "Take me or leave me. I don't give a shit. I'll just spend more time with my family." But as far as the rest of them, like if you recognize a face on the air, they probably make about 400 grand. And that's good because that's what the market dictates. God knows how much Anderson Cooper makes. No one watches his show. I think he gets about 120,000 viewers. But they get a younger demo, so what the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, it's pretty reasonable. And when anyone asks for millions, they get told to fuck off. Of course, when someone's been there for 8 fucking years, they don't get a normal salary. But maybe they don't deserve it. Anyway, number 10, they'll do just fine without me. They're not looking for tips from me. I believe they netted $800 million last year, which is about what Rogue One grossed. And as far as this young demo thing, yeah, sure. They are too old, too scared of controversy, but they did put Tucker porn into prime time. That is the smartest move you could possibly do for a network. So I don't think they need me. This is not me saying, "I'm leaving this company because they're fucked." This is someone dumping a girl because she won't let him get to third base. They dumped me first. They're just not that into me. But when someone's not into you for a while, you become Ralph in The Simpsons and you choose Fox and you realize this is not going anywhere. So I am fucking done with FNC and FBN. And I gotta say, it feels pretty good to be able to say whatever the fuck I want. No more worrying about shooting in the tent. Hey, Fox News, fuck! Hi, folks. That was a Rebel Media short. I have my own show on Rebel Media called How's It Going? You got to pay for that one. Check it out right here.